This time I'd like to ask for Debra Letzinger to come to the podium to address our fellow graduates. Debra is our student speaker for this evening. So please welcome Debra.
Both art and design can be elusive words to define, and an awfully fun thing to have opinions about. Fellow graduates, AI faculty and staff, friends and family, my very first portfolio review occurred over 25 years ago when I was a senior in high school. And to this day, I can't quite remember, not because I'm so old, I think I chose to forget. I don't remember what the person critiquing my portfolio said. It was something to the effect that it needed more something. I don't know, it just needed more. And it really doesn't matter what they said, because the message that got ingrained in my teenage brain is that I wasn't good enough. And I felt that somehow I should probably pursue something else besides my first love. I should do something else besides trying to be an artist. So instead of enrolling in the independent art study class that I wanted, I signed up for a calculus class, and I made a life-defining decision. I decided that I would become an engineer so that I could afford to become an artist. And that's exactly what I did. I became a mechanical engineer, and I don't for one moment regret my experiences as such. It provided a great life. However, in the fall of 2009, as I was being escorted to a conference room, the thought that was going through my mind is, you know, I bet all those 4-hour meetings that I've been scheduling for myself have probably finally caught up with me. You get that right, the 4-hour meetings, that's when I was attending class. So my manager, she was fighting back the tears as she was telling me that my 13-year career as an engineer at Hewlett-Packard was coming to an end. Secretly, I was ecstatic. Although Plan B was quite nice, I could now pursue, finally, Plan A full-time. Now, while I'm sure you all have very precious and fond memories of your time here at the Art Institute, I encourage you to cherish those and take them with you into your next new endeavors. But bear with me for a few moments as I share some of mine. I have learned a great deal in a relatively short amount of time, but believe it or not, some of what I've learned in my classes can be boiled down to one word. For example, it doesn't matter whether I'm slicing my steak or wrapping Christmas gifts. It doesn't matter the instrument I have in my hand, be it a brush, a pencil, a stylus, whatever. Based on my experience in Mr. Weist's class, the word that always comes to mind is craft. Some of you may know of the penchant that I developed for photography while here. Although Jim Peckett taught me what I needed to know about f-stop, shutter speed, and ISO, the one word that sticks to me as a result of my experience in his classes is more. And this time, more really is a word of encouragement. It compels me to create more and more photographic images. And even in the classes that I took with Jay Truesdell, there's one word. However, that one word must be used 3 times for maximum effect. And that word is tripod. Use a tripod, use a tripod, use a particular type of tripod. And that brings me to my own program, the Web Design and Interactive Media Program. Enter Rob Huddleston and Bill Mead. This is the point where Mac meets the PC, the proverbial yin and yang of web design. Did you know that each quarter there is an epic battle between these two web giants as they duke it out in a fight to the finish to determine who would win that coveted prime time slot, that Friday evening 5:30 to 9:30 p.m. class? Congratulations, Bill. I know you had it this last quarter. Another note about Bill Meade. Now, this is for you Glee fans out there. I will have you know that Bill Meade is to the web design program what Will Schuester is to the Glee Club. It's no coincidence that they share the same first name. Bill makes being in web design cool. He made it fun. There was plenty of llamas and cheese and greasy fur for everyone. Bill even fought to make sure that each quarter we got to go on field trips. You know, like there was this one time when we got to go to word camp. But seriously, on behalf of the graduates of the class of 2011, to the AI faculty and staff, and all of those who have supported us, I thank you for giving up part of your lives so that we can have the means to create ours. And I leave you with this quote from Steve Jobs: "Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Don't let the noise of other people's opinions drown out your own inner voice. And most important, have the courage to follow your own heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become. Everything else is secondary."
Debra, thank you.